Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Monday the 2nd of February. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Okay, looking at the I've got the Australian dollar up here first. Let's start in a reverse order then. Looking at the Aussie dollar first, and as you can see on Friday we put in like a little spinning top there, almost effectively a doji. We could see a reversal here. We really need to see the Friday's highs taken out, and maybe we could look for a push up towards the upper bands and the monthly pivot there. There's the 50 moving average, etc. But the Australian dollar does look weak, and it's very difficult to be looking at the upside in some respects. We've got a few targets to the upside. The short term, I've got a target below us at 77.66, which may well be hit. A break of that trend line that's sort of sitting there across on the hourlies could well see further downside and see us sort of testing Friday's lows again. Maybe the daily S1 area. Any break of this upper side, there seems to be selling coming in quite strongly around about the 77.99, 78 area. If we see a break of that at some point, then maybe it may be safe to look towards the sort of targets of 78.38, and maybe as we work through the early part of the month, this week, maybe even a push up towards the 79.28 sort of area. But at the moment, as I say, it looks very, very weak. Let's work backwards then. So let's have a look at the dollar yen next then. And it's, as I said last week, for me it was pretty much untradeable in terms of the risk of what was going to happen if it breaks this, or if it ever broke it. It actually broke it through. I mean, it gapped through the Asian session by the looks of things on here. We got the monthly pivot just above us, which could give us a target this morning, but it remains pretty messy in the main, and choppy, which makes not necessarily for easy trading. But there's a little bull flag on in this short term. Maybe if it can break the top to this, it could push up. It could run for that monthly pivot at 118.04, and maybe beyond a little bit, but suggesting weakness within the dollar yen again. Weakness for the yen, that being. Okay, switching to the pound. I've got news out this morning for the pound. We got the that's 9:30. We've got the manufacturing PMI. We've seen about a 20 odd pip move on this recently, but nothing significant. Now again with cable, was so choppy, and again you've got this area that we've seen now where prices pretty much been between for a long time, best part of a month really. So it's again very, very, very messy trading. Although saying that it's given some good trading days now, potential. Well, we've got the monthly pivot above us, which may be an upside target over the next day or so. It's not really given too much away. Okay, we put the doji in on Friday, which would potentially again suggest upside here. But I've got a downside target sitting there this morning of 150.45. Which is heading for at the moment. That could soon be hit. Once that's out of the way, well, maybe if it continues through, we may run down to the S1. But if we break the let's draw it on that. If we break this sort of upper trend line here, well, we could be pushing up over the next day or so and aim back for that monthly pivot. They do tend to get hit quite early in the month. Okay, they're going to be hit, that is, of course. Nothing much more to say there. As I say, news out this morning. Let's go into the euro dollar, and well, it's consolidated over the last 3 days, and a bit of a shooting star, sort of inverted hammer, whichever, sitting there on Friday. We've got an upside target there of the monthly pivot of 114.80, 81.82 sort of area. It needs to, before it does that, it needs to break out this wedge here. Now we've got the it's a bit sort of Daily pivot's right around where price is at the moment. We've got the weekly pivot below us and the monthly pivot above us, so it looks like it could well be choppy. If we come down and catch or break the underside of this trend line that I've drawn on here, that may just see us run down to the weekly pivot, the Friday's lows, and then I say Friday's lows, last week's lows there, in late week lows, and we could just push back up and bounce off that. So it's not a done deal that we break the trend line and we keep just rally or drop down, should I say. The hourly really sums it all up in terms of the choppiness we've seen in the markets here. Very indecisive market at the moment. It could continue this way with the situation around Greece, where there's no certainty in terms of agreement over plan. The markets are pretty jittery, and this is pretty much what we're seeing in terms of the price action. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.